All right, welcome back. We're taking a look at another article here, and it says work starts on beaming solar energy from space. Okay, this is cool. 24th November 2022. Let's read the article. The world is in a climate crisis. We need to change how we get our power. This means we need to end the use of fossil fuels like oil and gas. The European Space Agency, ESA, has started on work that could provide millions of homes with clean energy. It has approved a 3-year project to test huge solar farms in space. ESA engineers hope to send energy wirelessly from space into people's homes. Testing will take place over 3 years. An ESA spokesperson said one solar farm hold on a second here. One solar farm, all right. An ESA spokesperson said one solar farm satellite could create the same amount of electricity as a power station on Earth. She added that the aim is to have many of these giant satellites in orbit. They could cut our use of fossil fuels and reduce energy shortages. Nice. The ESA project is called Solaris. The ESA states on its website that it wants to create a clean and secure energy future for European citizens. Joseph Osbacher, the Director General of the ESA, told the BBC that solar power from space could be an enormous help. He said, we need to convert into carbon neutral economies and therefore change the way we produce energy. We especially need to reduce the fossil fuel part of our energy production. He added, if you do it from space, and I'm saying if we could, because we are not there yet, this would be absolutely fantastic. It would solve a lot of problems. The satellites will be around 1.7 kilometers long. The International Space Station is 110 meters in length. Wow, that's really long. Okay, well, we read the story. Let's take a look at some of the words in the story. Climate crisis. So this means climate is the idea of like the weather around the globe, right? Things getting hotter, cooler. A crisis is a problem, a big problem. Um, Fossil fuels, of course, are like oil and gas. That's what that means. And solar, huge solar farms in space. Solar farms, the idea is to take sunlight and turn it into energy. So that's what a solar farm is. Um, Send energy wirelessly. Man, that's pretty crazy. Wirelessly from space. So that means with no direct connection. Somehow they're going to do it without wires. They're still working on the technology. In orbit, that means circling around the Earth. They could cut our use of fossil fuels and reduce energy shortages. Um, let's see here. Enormous help. Means a big help, helps a lot. Have you ever heard of this phrase? We need to convert into carbon neutral economies. Carbon neutral means, yeah, we don't produce carbon. Not any carbon, but the amount of carbon dioxide we're putting in the air is equal to the oxygen, right? Like neutral in the middle. So yeah, that's going to take some work. Convert. We need to convert. That means change. Convert means change over to something else. Produce means to make energy. We need to reduce, means lower the fossil fuel part of our energy production. Absolutely fantastic, like really great, really great. All right. So we looked at a lot of those new words. Climate crisis, that means there's going to be a big problem with the temperature, the weather. Crisis means problem. Power, it's just energy. Fossil fuels is like oil and gas. And there's oil and gas. Solar farms, we talked about that. That's how we, it's like big solar panels out in space to collect energy. Satellite, really a satellite's anything that rotates around a planet. So this solar farm would just be like a huge, uh, a huge, uh, a huge, what would we say? Solar farm. It'd just be a bunch of these panels connected together, orbiting the Earth, collecting sunlight and beaming energy back to Earth. Energy shortages, that means not enough energy. Project is you're working on something new. It's a project. Future means it's out there still to come. Space, we know what space is. Space is where there's no gravity. Other planets. Carbon neutral, we talked about that. Production means to make. Fantastic is great. Problems. Yeah, these are just issues that are not good. Length is the amount, the distance between two things. Okay, now the other parts of this test, we have a true and false section. So you'll want to read the statements carefully, check for the answers in the actual reading, and then take the test. We have, and then answer the question, true or false. T for true, F for false. All right. There's also a synonym match. Again, the words are in the context of the story. It's always good to go find them. Also, please go look these words up. Make sure you know what these words mean. We've got 1 through 10, crisis, provide, approved, take place, aim, secure, enormous, convert, fantastic, and solve. All right, so we've got over here on the right, change, happen, safe, supply, great, goal, catastrophe, work out, agree to, and very big. So those are all really great. Okay. Okay, so we just got to match the words that mean the same thing. You don't need to do the discussion or the writing. Now we have a phrase match. So again, you can find these phrases up in the story if you want to verify that you have them right. We're also going to look at those and give you the answers in the answer key. And then the last section you need to do is spelling. All right, find the phrases in the story and spell the scrambled word correctly. All right, sound good? We'll be back soon. Thanks for your hard work. Go take that test. Bye now.